are back here on Girl Talk. We are at Custom Audio Video, and it is a fun day for us. Sean has joined us, and we're talking about rainbows and butterflies.
Yeah.
We're actually talking about the Disney effect. As I drove in today, I saw Jeremy, you and Jeremy were outside looking around, and I'm looking and looking. And it was so fascinating because it's as though there's magic outside. Yeah. Talk to us a little bit about what we're going to be talking about today.
Yeah, so we're heading into that time of year where we're finally starting to get bearable weather outside.
Yes.
So we want to enjoy our outdoor spaces. And one of the best ways to do that is with good sound. So what you heard outside was a speaker system that we have kind of hidden in the bushes.
Yes, I mean, you see nothing, you just hear this incredible music.
Yeah, so it's designed to hide into your landscape and cover a space with very balanced sound, so you don't really know where the sound's coming from. We call it that Disney effect because you remember, if you're at Disney, you're like, I hear music.
That's right.
Where's it coming from?
Oh, it's pretty cool.
And you can do that same kind of thing in your outdoor spaces.
So I guess from a technical point of view, that's where you all would come in. Do you come into a home or an area, a business, whatever, and help us strategically place these speakers?
Absolutely, yeah. Our designers are trained on these systems to know kind of how to balance. And then you got to think about all the logistics of it too. That having a little bit of experience with these systems know about how to get wire out to it.
Oh, I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
And is there a price point for almost anyone who's interested in music and wants that kind of system? How does all that work?
Yeah, you can go from a very simple system, depending on the size of your outdoor space. I mean, we've got some of these speakers around us that are these on walls, or even these lights that you see down here. These are little,
look at these.
Little lights that are also speakers.
Okay.
So something simple like 2 speakers outside can greatly improve your outdoor space for not too big of an investment.
Let me ask you a question, Sean. When I come in and I know nothing, all I know is I want music outside.
Yeah.
What do I need to come in with that would help you determine how to best serve or meet my needs?
Good
question.
Good question. I think just an open mind and kind of trying to figure out kind of that overall, hey, I want a little bit better music outside or a little better sound outside. And then letting us kind of explore options with you. We like to get one of our designers out to your house to see the space that they're going to be working with, because then they can really design the right system for that space.
And I think what's been interesting is we oftentimes think of the spring as the time that we should be putting this kind of thing front and center in our mind, but you're saying no. You know, it's a great time right now as it's getting bearable.
Right, yeah, so in spring, of course, you have the springtime and then you go into the pool summertime.
Sure.
But now we're in that time where it's cool fall weather going into cool winter weather, sitting out by the fire, having good music around you. There's great options all the time around here.
Tell me about people. Are you seeing more and more people who are interested in outdoor living?
Yeah.
Look at us sitting right here. Yeah.
I mean, absolutely. It's one of those spaces in our home that can be such a refuge for us from life. You know, think about the nice times you can sit out there with friends, family, and just kind of relax.
Well, it is nice. I notice even now, once the sun starts to go down, the bugs go away, which is kind of fun too.
Exactly, yeah.
Is it a system, when you're designing outdoor systems for sound, are there different, I don't know even how to say it, brands? Are there different strategies for placement?
There is a little bit, depending on the system you go with. Like that first one we talked about outside is designed to be in several spaces, and then kind of create this balanced sound throughout. So you don't really hear one speaker over another.
Got it. And then some of them are much more focused?
Right, so like if you had 2 of these that we have around here and you're a little bit closer to them, you're going to know you're a little bit closer to them, just because of the technology that's in them. It's not as advanced as the outdoor system we have.
What are you seeing people put out of doors now as far as audio, audio equipment?
Yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of options. The outdoor system here, you got these speakers. You have in-ceiling speakers that go in your, like in the porch roof.
Okay.
So most of the speakers are going to be outside, of course. The equipment will be somewhere inside.
That was my next question.
Yeah.
Oftentimes is the equipment, although the speakers are outside, do you find that the equipment is all coordinated in time? Do you try to tie all this together?
Yeah, we try to. But of course, you want most of the equipment inside that's not designed to be outside.
Okay.
These speakers are designed to be outside, withstand the weather. But your amplifier, you're going to want that in a safer place. And that's where we're running that speaker wire. That's where our designers come in to be able to plan that out.
When I'm getting ready to plan my home, is it possible to put together a master plan? If it's impossible for me to do everything at once, can you come in and help me put together a plan that I can implement in different increments?
Absolutely, yeah. We always say the earlier that we can get involved in a new home, for instance, the easier it is overall. Because we can help plan for those things that a lot of home builders don't think about until it's time. And we go, if you had thought about this a couple months ago, we wouldn't have to tear that wall down. But if you planned it beforehand, you can take care of those kind of things. So pre-wiring your home as it's being built, even if you're not going to put those speakers outside just yet, you're prepared for it whenever it's time to pull the trigger.
One of the things I'm really into is universal design, and I think what that means is you, a tech person who really understands this, and me, someone who's much more naive when it comes to technology, would be able to manage some of these systems. Is that something that you're really good at doing here?
Yeah, absolutely. And these things are becoming more and more easier to use. Yeah, more and more user-friendly. And they're also mixing that other side of it of not just being a speaker, but trying to look good. And stay with that design side that you care so much about, that we all care so much about, is making this give you the advantage of music, but also still look beautiful in your spaces.
Well, and I know today we're talking a lot about outdoor things, but even in walking in, some of the indoor speakers that you have are just amazing. I would love next time if we want to even talk about that.
Yeah. I think Ian kind of talked a little bit about the sound sculpture we have here in our showroom last month.
Cool.
But we always say, well, come on in if you want to see some of this stuff.
You've got to see it. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Well, you are great to talk to. You're
Thank you.
super easy, and I really appreciate it. Thank you all for joining us here on Girl Talk. Please have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.